Why hello everybody, long time no get ready with me. I feel like I haven't done a YouTube get ready with me in, do I say a year? I get so confused because I do them quite a lot on TikTok, but they're always a bit of a rush because obviously you've got 3 minutes and I never finish my makeup. There's not too much you can actually say because, like I said, 3 minutes and your girl can talk, you know that. So I thought, let's do one on YouTube for a change. And I'm actually going out tonight for another change. So what perfect time to do my makeup, sit down, have a chat. And I've also just put a box on my Instagram and I said, ask me some questions, let's make it random. I've not actually looked at any of them, but by random I mean they can get a bit repetitive when I do a Q&A. So hopefully we've got some good ones. I'll have a look in a sec, but I'm going to get started, otherwise I'll start falling behind. I've got quite a lot of time for once. I say that. I've got about an hour and 15. I'm going to tell myself I've got less than that because otherwise I will dither, and we don't want this video to be that long either because you guys have got to get on with your lives at some point, you know. But anyways, welcome back. I hope you guys are all doing amazing and having a nice week. I have no idea when I'm going to get this video up. It's currently Saturday, the 4th of March, and let's fix this face. So as you can see, I've already done my hair. I used my Shark. I love it. I literally love using it. It's just the quickest way when you've washed your hair and you want to style it, because obviously it dries and styles at the same time. I'm just going in with a little bit of moisturiser, and this is my favourites from Skin & Me, and Skin & Me are actually sponsoring this part of the video, and it's a great time for me to tell you my new discount code. They give me a new one monthly for you guys because I get asked a lot if I have it, because it's the most insane discount ever. You get your first daily doser for just £3.50 when it's normally £24.99, and I'll put my code on the screen and I'll leave a link in the description box. So the code is SIDMarch, and this is what the daily doser looks like if you haven't seen it before. Super cute because it's personalised, and obviously if you haven't heard about them before, it's personalised for you. Skincare literally designed specifically for you and your needs. You fill out a consultation, it's so easy. Like I said, I'll leave a link in the description box. Even if you just want to click on it, fill out the consultation and see the kind of questions they ask, but it's super thorough and you can just tell them what you want to achieve. I can't lie, I'm very excited to come out of this that I'm on, because obviously mine is pregnancy safe, and I've actually been on a, let's say, more sensitive routine for about a year now, because I also had a daily doser which was specific to me whilst we were trying to conceive. So yeah, it's coming up to a year of being on, like, I don't want to say weaker ingredients, but obviously once I'm not pregnant I can go on something a little bit stronger. And yeah, towards the end of my pregnancy, hormones are raging, and yeah, I'm excited to update my Skin & Me ingredients. So in case you were unaware, that is literally how easy it is to alert them that you want to make changes, whether it is pregnancy, if it's like a new issue you found with your skin and you're like, oh damn it, I've only told them that I want to improve my texture, but really it's pigmentation. You can just update the ingredients. Well, they will update the ingredients, you just let them know the changes that you want to be making. But I used the daily doser just before I go to bed at night. Obviously I'm going out tonight, and I use the cleanser when I'm in the shower, and I just used the moisturiser before. I use the moisturiser a lot throughout the day, to be honest. I really like moisturiser. I like my skin to feel just, you know, just glowy and dewy and gooey. And then it leaves my skin prepped, ready to go in with makeup. So make the most of that code, and like I said, everything will be in the description. Okay, cool. I can already see that these are a lot more random than my normal Q&A. So let's see. Favourite sandwich filling of all time? I think I'm gonna have to say bacon. Boring, but unreal. Also, I'm gonna try and fly through these to see if we can get as many done as possible. A bacon sandwich with ketchup, please. Would you do a skydive? Absolutely not. I went through a stage of wanting to when I was a teenager, and I was a bit more, I don't want to say reckless, but just a bit more unaware of danger. As I get older, I become a lot more fearful of things, and one of my fears, I never know how to describe it because it's not heights. I'm not scared of heights. I'd say the best way to describe it is I'm scared of the fear of falling, which obviously ties in great with skydiving, but I can't do it. I can't jump off a cliff ledge into the sea. I can't jump off a bungee at a Go 8 place. I just don't like that stomach dropping feeling. It's so weird because my brother is the opposite. He would honestly pay a lot of money to have that feeling, that adrenaline rush, but absolutely not, no thank you. I don't know why that foundation feels so light. I'm gonna go in with a little bit of a darker one. There we go, that's better. Just gone in with the whole new dark foundation and I've put on the ears because I can't cope with the clips anymore. These are all so random. Like, someone asked me what brand toothpaste I use. I think it's Colgate, but I'm gonna do a couple serious ones as well. Talk about your tattoos, where you got them, do you regret any, your favourite, etc. Okay, so this can be one of my long-winded answers. So my tattoos are pretty much all done by the same person who no longer lives in the UK, which is annoying. She's called Alex Hearn. So if you're based in Australia, then happy days. So I think I got my tattoos across the span of like 3-4 years, and I've got 7. I'm not going to sit here right now and go through them all because I'm going to start running late, but if you type in on YouTube Sydney tattoos, we went through our tattoos a couple years ago and I don't think I've had any new ones since. No, I haven't had a tattoo in years. I definitely want more. I just haven't really, not that I haven't got around to it, but a couple of times I've been like, oh, I'll get one when I'm like away. I'm pretty sure when I was in New York I was like, I want to get one, but then finding a reliable, reputable tattoo artist last minute is not a good idea because they're always booked up if they're good. And I have made that mistake before. I've just gone in and got a tattoo, and that answers the question, do I regret any of my tattoos? I do not. However, I think every tattoo tells a story. Whether you get a tattoo with someone that you're no longer friends with, or you get a tattoo with an ex-boyfriend. Have I done all of the above? Absolutely. Do I regret any? No, it's just part of the story, it's part of the journey. And I actually, it always looks twisted when I do this because it's obviously on my wrist, but it's not. This tattoo here, 4849, I've had this on my wrist since I was like 18, and I really wanted it. I knew I wanted it, and I was literally just somewhere random and I got it, and it's not the best tattoo in the world. It is bled out a little bit. I think it just needed someone with a more precise needle. But would I change it? No. Would I go for the faff? No, because for me it's the thought behind it, it's the meaning, which, by the way, it's my nan and granddad's date of birth, 1948 and 1949, which is of course my clothing brand as well. A few of my friends actually have said to me that that's their favourite tattoo because it's got like personality, which I'm like, okay, we're reaching a little bit here. But to be fair, I never take these 2 bracelets off, so it is covered a lot. But yeah, you learn from your mistakes, and like I said, genuinely, I'm not just saying this, hand on heart, I don't regret it. And also, yeah, I just would never change it. What was the other part of the question? Your favourite? My favourite's probably between 2. This one, I really like my script ones. This says 17. Obviously this was a matching tattoo. And then my hip, which says when it's dark look for stars. That was my first tattoo. That is the tattoo that I get asked about the most. I get messages a lot asking if I can send close-ups for people to copy. I will say, if you're considering getting a tattoo and, for example, I don't know, you like some of mine or you like some of Selena Gomez's, I would say make it your own, add your own personality. why would you want to copy and paste someone else's tattoo? I have seen a lot of people have actually got my exact hip tattoo, and I'm flattered, but mine's is such a personal meaning, so I just hope that the people that have gone for that have also got a story behind it, and it's not just because they liked the look of mine. Yeah, mine's about my mum and my granddad, and we actually did design the font. I say design the font, we had script and then we just made tweaks to different parts of the word, because of like how I didn't like how one letter sat next to another, so it's very unique. That's why I literally can't tell you the font, because there's no font. Yeah, it's art at the end of the day, even if it is on your body. I love this bronzer stick so much, and I love pretty much every product that I've ever tried from Rare Beauty, but I will say it is highly frustrating how none of the stuff ever comes back in stock, or if it does, it must be in stock for like 10 minutes, because I use this sparingly at this point because I'm so scared that I will never be able to get it again. And also this blush, you would have seen I just put it under my concealer. It's Hit Pan, and it's the cream blush, it's nearly rose, and I can't find these anywhere. If I'm forgetting to mention any products as I'm going along, I will link them in the description box as well. Will you do anything different when raising your baby girl compared to how you were raised? I don't think so. At the time, more so when I was a teenager, obviously I can't really remember when I was younger. I remember thinking that I was brought up so strict, and I was. I was raised by my grandparents. They're very old-fashioned, traditional, but a lot of the things that they instilled in me, or some of the rules that I was given, I will 1,000,000% do with my kids. And yeah, at the time you feel like you're being picked on, and you feel like you've got it harder than everyone else because you have friends that don't have the same rules. But I do think it has done me and my brother wonders, and yeah, I wouldn't change how I was raised at all. Obviously, where I was raised by my nan and granddad, well, my nan especially, she retired really early because she raised us, so we spent a hell of a lot of time with her, and I work from home, so I will be spending a lot of time with my children as long as that stays the case. So yeah, I'd say pretty much the same. Next holiday destination. So we haven't got any, well, that's a lie. We have got one trip booked, and that is not until September. That's Mallorca with Aisha and Zelia and all the boys, and obviously all the babies. That is all we've got booked for now. I can almost guarantee there'll be one before that, as long as I'm happy to travel with the baby while she's young. But nothing's booked. We've booked that one just to kind of get it out of us. It was more me. I was just like, let's book it. Let's just do it, because obviously the twins have kids themselves, and Aisha was booking before she had Maya, so they kind of taught me how to book. I mean, it's not rocket science, but booking before the baby's here. But if I don't have a holiday until September, oh no, I definitely will. But obviously we'll have to wait until we've got baby girl's passport, and yeah, just see where life takes us. I will say I do my makeup a lot quicker when I'm filming it on TikTok, because it's like the pressure. You know, you've got a certain amount of time, and I do just whiz through it. I feel like I'm really taking a bit too long to do this. What jobs have you worked in before influencing? Love your content. Thank you, Amy. I was actually going to do this in a TikTok the other day, and I had just completely forgotten. Now it's sprung to mind. So, my first ever job. Cass said it's not a job. It's 100% a job. If you earn money, it's a job. I did a paper round when I was around 12. Yeah, 12 I think. That's crazy, isn't it? I did that until I got another job. That was the role. My nan said, you can't stop until you get another job unless you're happy to have no money. She wasn't gonna give me money because I was used to the money that I was making, which obviously wasn't a lot at all. It was paper route money. It was like £50 a month. But obviously I literally delivered papers one day a week for like 2 hours. But that was good pocket money for a young teenager. And then my next job, which obviously for like a real job I had to be 16. I qualified straight away to become a lifeguard, and I was a lifeguard until I was, I want to say 20, but at the same time whilst I was a lifeguard from 17 onwards I become a swimming teacher, because you can't be a swimming teacher until you are 17. Swimming teaching, once I qualified, was my main job income, but the whole way through that I never had a full-time job. It was always part-time because I was always in education. So yeah, swimming teaching paid the best, but I enjoyed lifeguarding, and I had friends at the pool and I taught at the pool, so I kind of like chopped and changed in between the two. If there was a lifeguarding shift I'd do it, if there was a teaching shift I'd do it. Yeah, I was in education until I was 21. I went to uni, so it suited really well. And then when I left uni, I had already signed to a management, well, the management I'm with now, for YouTube, because we started YouTube when I was 19. And yeah, it just so happened I didn't need to get another job. I actually carried on swimming teaching for quite a while whilst I was still doing YouTube and whilst I had a management, and it got to the stage where my manager actually had to say to me, so did you know you don't have to teach anymore? But I think it was just something I wasn't ready to let go of yet, because my whole life I grew up swimming, and it was like the last attachment I had to the pool, like the water. It sounds so weird, but a lot of my life, obviously where I was a swimmer growing up, I say swimmer, like I did a lot of training to do county championships, swimming galas, stuff like that, but it was a huge part of my life, and also it was a really big attachment to my granddad. It was something that we done together and he was really passionate about and loved me doing it, so I think me clinging on to swimming teaching was like that last bit of me not letting go for him, if that makes sense. But yeah, I don't think I stopped swimming teaching properly until I was like 22, maybe 23. And in the end, I wasn't doing it for the money at all, because I was earning way more doing this. Yeah, it was more like the social side of it, and like I said, that little attachment. I still think this is the best blusher literally on earth. I have to force myself to stop putting it on my face. It is the Dior, and I know Dior is expensive, but I do think it lasts a really long time, even if you can't justify it and you've got your birthday coming up or whatever. Just chuck it on your list and like beg someone in your family to get it for you, because it is stunning if you can get it. I couldn't get it for a while, but I think it's in stock on Boots. It's the Dior Backstage Rosy Glow in 001 Pink. I will link it down below if I can find it in stock. Random fact, guys, I've just started using an eyelash curler, as in like 2 days ago. I literally ordered this from Space & K. I did an order, and when I got to my basket I saw it and it was a typical like, why not? Because I do have curly lashes, and then when I got on my mascara the other day I was like, oh my god, looks really curly. Obviously the point, I don't even know if I do it right. I know obviously the TikTok Alex L thing, like she like rolls her eyeballs back, but is there a real technique? Is there a special way? Oh my god, I've literally just remembered I've not even picked an outfit, so I need to hurry up. I really do. Wow, see, look how long and curly my lashes look. Honestly did not know what I was missing out on. So if you've got curly lashes and you've been dismissing it because you thought you had it all already, give it a go. I'll link the ones I've got. It is literally crazy how people already ask me about baby number 2. Guys, I've still got baby number 1 in my belly. There's actually so many. Let's touch on it. We are definitely on the same page, me and Cass, about second baby. I mean, this could completely change. Like I said, we've not even got our first one yet, and we could be like, oh my god, we want another one straight away. I don't think that's the case. So I'm 4.5 years from my brother, and Cass is, he has like every example. He's got a sister that's like 20 years older, and then he's got a sister that's like 6 years older, and then he's got a sister that's just a year older. So he's got it all, and we agree that maybe like 3-4 years is probably what we'll do. But all my friends think I will change my mind because they like to do like a year gap. I just don't think it's for me. I don't know why. I just don't think it's for me. But we will see. In all the years you have possibly watched me on YouTube, some of you OGs, let me know. Have you ever seen me really mix up my makeup? Other than the odd product? Because talk about a boring creature of habit. It is crazy how I just can't break the mould.
Can you imagine a grey t-shirt underneath one? I don't know, it looks a bit, feel like it's too casual with jeans.
I think that's nice. Yeah, the black jacket's given me, if anything I'd say put this one on. It looked too short.
No, it's meant to be cool.
Not with them jeans, it's not. I didn't like it with them jeans. I feel like we went a bit serious for a hot minute. Let me do some random ones. Who's your favourite Kardashian? My favourite is Kylie. Like, out of the Kardashian Jenners, I love Kylie. Like, I don't know, I'm just really intrigued by her. I wish she'd bring back her like one hit wonder, what was it called, Life of Kylie. I thoroughly enjoyed that. What's your favourite item of jewellery? Probably this Cass necklace. I get asked about it all the time, and I don't mention it a lot because I had awful customer service with the brand and it took like 4 months to come. It is gold and it was expensive, but it's the most dainty, beautiful necklace. Like, you can't really see I'm wearing a necklace unless I like catch the light. But I will link down below where it's from if you want to take the risk. But yeah, at one point I was like, I'm never getting this bloody thing. And I do think unless I moaned, I wasn't actually going to get it. But I do have a necklace waiting to put on with the baby girl's name on. And it's more like the style of my 48-49 one, if you guys can remember that. Which I took off. Why did I take it off? Oh, I took it off for my baby shower because I had a pearl necklace on. But this one's so small you can't even see it. And it kind of clashed. But since then I've just not put it back on, so I need to put that back on. I've actually scrolled past this question a lot as well. So random, but I guess it's because everyone loves her. How did I meet Molly May? So I actually met her through this job. But it just so happens that Cass knew her first. They used to work together years ago. Even though I met her through doing YouTube and influencing, I knew she was from the same area-ish as me because he's only from like half an hour out from where I'm from, and we have mutual friends. I knew she knew people I knew. That's kind of how we first ever spoke, because we knew we were kind of in the same field, and yeah, we knew we had mutual friends. And then obviously when I was with Cass, we kind of put it together that they knew each other as well. So that is it. Not too interesting. I think I might be done. I'm just looking at my face like, is there something I've missed out? Because I don't know if I'm missing anything, but just put a little bit more highlight on. I'll do a couple more. Will baby girl have a middle name? Yes, she will, and the middle name is very special. It's quite personal to me, and it's also a really beautiful name. I love middle names. I actually don't know many people that have named their baby recently and given their baby a middle name. I really, really enjoy middle names. I use mine a lot, obviously. It's like part of my branding, you'd say. Cass has a middle name, so. And someone said, what is your Nando's order? I don't eat chicken, so I don't go to Nando's. But if I did have to go to Nando's with somebody, I would get garlic bread, olives, and probably like a pita and hummus, which is so boring. There we go. That is everything. Was that a really boring Q&A? I kind of skimmed the really, really deep ones just because I feel like I'm just rambling too much. Let me know if you want a more deep Q&A, and then I think that makes sense to do them kind of answers, questions, if I'm just doing a Q&A and not actually getting ready. I feel like I'm doing way too much. Are they way too much as well?
Okay, last question.
Oh, Cass, you're so annoying.
You got a lip roller?
No.
What? I thought you bought some.
No.
You bought some in Primark?
I didn't buy any. I'm so glad I went back and put a darker foundation on. I feel so much more tanned and better. But that is hair and makeup. I need to pick an outfit now. And have I even mentioned where I'm going? It's Cass's sister Kelsey, her graduation party tonight. And let's see how long I last, because I genuinely think I'll last about 2 hours before I'm like, get me to bed. I worked out today that I'm actually, I can say it now, I'm 9 months pregnant, which is crazy, but you're technically pregnant for 10 months, so we've got just under 4 weeks to go. Well, depending on when she fancies coming. But there we go. That is my hair and makeup. Get ready with me. I hope that you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to check out Skin and Me and use my discount code SIDMARCH. And I will see you guys in my next one. Bye guys.